Hello friends. Wait for everyone to get here and we'll get started. I'm starting from absolute scratch today so I can show you guys my pre-makeup routine. I feel like I don't do that very often. But I haven't done my pre-makeup routine in what feels like forever, so I was gonna do it with you guys. And let me give you the shopping link. So this is where you can find all the makeup and skincare. Pin that there. And then we'll get started. But how's everyone doing today? Hello from Chicago. Just gonna throw up my hair just to get out of my way. So first things first, when you're doing a pre-makeup routine. So on my skin, literally I have nothing. I washed it with my cleanser this morning when I got out of bed, brushed my teeth, and that was it. So when you, oh, Dawn, keep listening because I'm going to talk about that right now. So when you're about to do your makeup, any kind of makeup, even if you weren't doing like a fancy pants makeup look, key ingredients for making sure that your skin looks phenomenal all day. Step one is eye cream. So we're going to start off with the eye cream. So this is the Unique eye cream. And just as Dawn asked, what do you do for dark under eyes? This is like step one. So what this does is this heals fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles. So I always rave about how amazing this product is. So you place it on your dark circles like that, and then use your ring fingers because it has the lightest amount of pressure, and then you're going to massage right underneath, like on top of those fine lines. I do the inner corner, I do my crow's feet, and then whatever's left over, I'll kind of work down, and then I'll put on my forehead and laugh lines. And now the key part to doing this part is to let it sit in for a second. Definitely going to order. Yay, Laura, so excited. So the eye cream is a really important step in your pre-makeup routine because this is going to heal your fine lines, dark circles while you are wearing your makeup. And it also is going to help to give a firmness for your under eyes. So when you go in with your concealer later, it sits nicer on top. So if you ever find that you are experiencing a lot of fine lines and creases on your under eye, even with using the Skin Solution concealer, making sure to use your eye cream beforehand is going to be really important. Next step in my pre-makeup routine, and I only do two things for my pre-makeup, meaning skincare. Only two skincare products. First is the eye cream, then I use my rose water, and I'll spritz this just like that all over my face. So this is going to add moisture into your skin. It's a redness reducer. It's also a toner, so it's going to help to shrink your pores. So if you have really large pores, fine lines, dry skin, redness, rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, any of those, the rose water is going to be really important. So that's all I do for my pre-makeup. We did our rose water, we did our eye cream, and now this is why I usually don't do this live because now we have to let it dry and set. So if you, what do you use for hormonal acne? Girlfriend, Victoria, you need to get the collagen. I was going to reach in and grab one because I have to take one anyway. But the collagen, I've seen amazing results with that. Also, the Uplift Beauty Oil has been a huge help too. Also, rose water. The rose water also has ingredients in it that act as a disinfectant, so it kills bacteria in your skin. So, message me and I can give you even like a list for you to make sure to get. Yay, Laura! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Yes, rose water is good for oily skin. So what oily skin is, it's essentially your body calling out for more hydration, which is so funny. So definitely a really important part. Okay, so now what you're going to do is setting spray. We did our rose water, we did our eye cream. You will feel when it's ready to do the next step because obviously your skin's not going to feel wet with the rose water. And then your eyes will feel firmer. It's the most phenomenal feeling, you guys, especially if you struggle with puffiness on your under eyes. It feels so good under that area. So now we're going to go with our setting spray. So this is the Touch Behold Translucent Touch Behold Setting Spray. I have a lot of blackheads. What's your recommendation? I would recommend the, sorry, I'm getting distracted by text messages. Blackheads. Brightening face mask. will be really helpful on pulling all of that junk out. And then also the Uplift Beauty Oil, Rose Water Cleanser, message me, and I can give you a full recommendation. If you guys need any help with like picking at your skincare, just comment skincare with whatever you're struggling with, and I can give you a full recommendation for that. So comment that down below. Like for you, Bobby Joe, I have dark eyes. So say dark eyes skincare, and I can give you a recommendation to help heal that. All right, so now for setting spray. I go hog wild, okay? I spray it all over. And the reason is, so why you want to do setting spray before your primer. So I started doing this step like 5.5 years ago. I was getting frustrated that my pores always showed through my foundation. And I was also really frustrated because I felt like my skin always looked really greasy and oily when I put foundation on. So I watched this tutorial like on YouTube from forever and ever and ever ago. And she did spray and then primer and then spray. And I was like, I wonder if that would work for me. And it totally did. It was like magic. So I've been hooked on doing this routine ever since. So setting spray first. So this is going to begin to set your skin. It's going to help to fill in those fine lines, creases, and pores. See, notice how I'm not like really touching my skin with this stuff on. I want it to really saturate into your fine lines, creases, pores. And it's gonna prep your skin for your primer. So you wanna make sure this dries all the way. I use that but only once a week. So Jessica, if you're struggling with blackheads, I would do it at least twice a week. Right? Isn't that crazy, Susan? So you're also going to make sure that you're doing your setting spray after your makeup is on as well, because it's going to set that. So Jess, I always say, like, when you think of your setting spray, you think of it as like hairspray for your makeup. Kind of think of it as the same way as like dry shampoo too. So dry shampoo makes your hair more voluminous, helps it look ready for the day. That's kind of how the setting spray works too. Oh, all good. Do you ever use the new setting spray? I have it and I do love it. I actually prefer this setting spray for my pre-makeup routine, but I really do love the new one for setting my makeup. It's not available yet though, and I always tell you guys I don't like to use things you can't get. Okay, so now primer. Primer is like they joke around. It's a crime not to prime, and it is so true. So you can start off with like 1 pump. I do like 2-ish, and I might go in with more. Depends on the day. So I take it on my finger, and we're just going to dot this around our skin. Like that. Now I am going to take a tiny bit more. And I'm going to take this on my fingertips. And you're going to go in circular motions around your whole face. Your forehead, your eyes, your under eyes, your nose. Get it like up in there. Your lips. Just like this. Okay, so the reason that you want to put it literally everywhere is because this is going to fill in all of those fine lines, creases, pores. It's also going to blur any imperfections. So it has ingredients in it that really help to almost give your skin like a soft effect. So your makeup doesn't have to work as hard. So it's going to fill in all those little pores. It's going to fill in all those fine lines. And what I love about our mattifying face primer is it's not drying. So it's not going to make your skin look flaky, dry, cakey. So you can use this even if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, it's phenomenal. So what you want to do is you want to leave it on your skin. And then again, you're going to let it sit. If you are using your primer and then immediately going in with foundation, you're doing it wrong. I don't like to say there's like rules in makeup, but that is one rule that I abide by and I really, really, really believe in. Because if you think about it, when you put on your primer and you put on your foundation right away, the two mix together and neither of them are working at their best ability. And I also, so if you don't like primer, listen to this analogy. The reason why I use primer, when you paint a wall, what's the first thing you do to your wall? You prep it and you prime it, right? So you prime it so all that primer fills in all the gaps and the creases and the divots and the holes, and it also makes your paint look more pigmented. I can't tell you how many times we've painted and you can literally tell where you don't put a primer because the color of your paint doesn't look as good. Ta-da! It's the same thing when it comes to your makeup. If you're not putting primer underneath your foundation is not going to look as good. It's not going to look as full coverage, and it's not going to stay in place as well. It's also going to expose your fine lines, creases, and pores much more likely than if you were using a primer. So, did I convince you to get the primer yet? All right, so once your primer has settled, and again, you'll know when it's time because it won't feel like anything's on your skin. It feel dry, you'll feel great. So next you want to do your setting spray one last time. Okay, so why I like doing the primer again, or the setting spray again, is because this is going to set the primer. Just like painting a clean canvas, exactly. You prep the canvas for paint, and the paint is our foundation, or your BB cream, or your concealer. Yes, and I really do love the mattifying face primer. They're the absolute best. Love, love, love it. All right, so your setting spray goes on top of your primer, and this is going to set your primer. Also makes your skin feel really like hydrated and also not like greasy or oily. Sometimes when I put primer on, if I weren't to set it, I feel slick. You know what I mean? And I don't like feeling that way. Only in life. I'm slick. Just kidding. But setting spray goes on top of your primer. Okay? Last step before our makeup. While we're waiting for our setting spray to dry is collagen. Have you guys gotten your collagen yet? How do you keep your setting spray from squishing? I don't know if I know the answer to that. I would make sure to shake up the bottle. That's important if you're not shaking your setting spray. If it's not spraying the way you want, you can turn the nozzle and you can kind of scratch the little hole. And if you're still having trouble with it, return it. Exchange it for a new one, because Unique is phenomenal with our customer service. So just message them. I've tried all checks with so many primers and none of them make. She's like, but I wish I did. Maybe Unique will be the magic too. I'm telling you, girl, it's pure magic. I mean, it's a liquid, so I don't know if there's anything to help with that. The new one isn't. Ooh, grabbed a brush. The new one is not. So, oh, doesn't it taste so good? Did you guys take your before and afters with your collagen? Make sure you do. Okay, so you take 1 packet a day. Ours is a marine-based liquid collagen. Has a 90% absorption rate. Has 5,000 milligrams of collagen in it. It is the closest collagen that you could take that's as close to your natural collagen, so your body knows what to do with it and uses it right away instead of identifying it and then being able to use some of it. This is going to give you the fastest results than any other collagen. Collagen helps to shrink your pores, heal fine lines, create tightness, firmness, brightness, and evenness in your skin. It's really been a huge help with my adult acne. It makes your hair grow, makes your lashes grow, helps with joint pain, helps with skin disorders like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, helps with redness. You guys, it does so much, so much. And you get a box. So you could do a 15-day supply. And it comes like this, comes with your little packets. And you can take them on the go. They don't need to be refrigerated. You can if you want. They can go in water if you want. You could take them like this if you want. They're just the easiest. There's no measuring. There's no like you need a spoon, nothing. No, it does not, but I have a really sensitive stomach. Like I can't usually take medications unless I eat food. It does not like mess with my stomach whatsoever. So yummy. My ring is from Pink Lily. And then this ring is from Lavender Blue. And then my Apple Watch band is from Sparkle Bands. And my necklace is from Harper and Pine. And then I think I have the link to my dress. Yay! So excited for collagen. All right, so now we're ready for makeup. I mean, I don't know how long I've been live, but that's how long it takes me to do my pre-makeup routine, but I never am like sitting here doing it. I usually do my setting spray, do my hair, do my primer, get dressed, do my setting spray, get my blending buds wet and get my makeup out, take my collagen, and we're ready to go. So it really doesn't, see, I feel like if I was watching this, like sitting at home watching this, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that is so many steps. But it really doesn't feel like so many steps when you're doing everything else that we have to do. The ring is from Pink Lily. If you wear eyelet, you're going to want the shade Honey in your BB cream. All right, so now for foundation. We're going to do our stick foundation today. This is a really good foundation if you have dry skin, or if you love a good foundation that's just fast and easy. This is a really, really fast and easy foundation. It's a cream-based, it's a stick, and you literally just like mark up your face with it. Oh, fuzzy. Just like that. And then once you've marked it up, then you're going to go in with your kabuki brush, and you could just literally bounce this off your skin and blend this out. But there's no mess, no fuss, no muss, and it gives you really nice coverage. My Pink Lily code is Rhea20. Here's my Pink Lily link for you guys. There you go. Yeah, you could absolutely drink it in water. It's kind of funny. I was on a trip with Unique and they were making mocktails with it. So they were actually making like cocktails with it, and it was really yummy. But however you want to take it, you can. But everything I'm using is available on my website right here and has a love it guarantee. So if you need to return anything for any reason, you can. And if you need help picking out your makeup, just comment color match and I would be so thrilled to help you. Yes, Pink Lily does have plus sizes, which here, I'll give you my Pink Lily link again. They actually just came out with a new line. It's so cute. Jane, if your honey is making you feel orange, you could either mix it with the BB cream and bisque to alter that color, or you could set it with a pressed powder of a different color. Nina, you can get the collagen right here on my link, uniqueproducts.com/RheaHope, or you can go to my website, RheaHope.com. I have heard of some girls telling people to take 2 a day when they're first starting to like expedite results. I personally am like a stickler when it comes to like, I'm not a rule follower in life so much, but I am a rule follower when it comes to like recommendations on like packaging and stuff. So it says take 1 a day. So I personally would take 1 a day, but you can absolutely try taking 2 a day. I don't think it would mess you up, no, if that's what your question was. If I use UV cream, do I skip my moisturizer? I would try it to see how the coverage is. Because sometimes when you put too much moisturizer on, I feel like that's when you start to get cakey, because your skin is just like, whoa, it's like packed with so much stuff. Yes, the collagen does help with wrinkles. What eyeshadow color would you recommend for green hazel besides brown eyes? Karen, send me a message and I'll give you a list of colors for you. I have the primer and setting spray and stick foundation. It separates right away when we're doing wrong. Erica, I would try to wait longer in between your primer and your setting spray. So spray your setting spray, let it fully dry. Apply your primer, let it fully dry and set. So wait like 3 to 5 minutes and then do your setting spray again. And then when you do your stick foundation, try applying it with your blending bud. Sometimes when you're doing it with a kabuki brush or any kind of brush, it applies it kind of splotchy. So using a blending bud to really press it in all over is a big help because it's a little bit more intentional and it makes it look a little softer on your skin. Yes, the collagen helps with wrinkles. Sorry, I'm catching up on all these comments. Do you personally do the color matches? I do, just me. I'm getting separation. I can't give advice on like all makeup brands, but I can to this makeup brand. So if you're not using this brand, comment color match and I'll give you full recommendation on what colors to use. I really wanted to try the collagen because I have an autoimmune disorder, thyroid arthritis, and I've had perfect skin until recently. I'll be 30 on the 27th. I could have guessed that you're turning 30. I was the same way. I would have like 1 pimple during that time of the month ever. And then I hit 30 and then all of a sudden I was just like so broken out in my cheek area. And I was talking to a girlfriend and she was like, are you 30? And I was like, I'm 33. And she's like, that's why. So I feel you, girl. Collagen has been a huge help, as also the the Uplift Beauty Oil, and the Rose Water. All of those are huge helps when it comes to blemishes. All right, so now I'm going to use my Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Lace, and I'm going to pop this on all over. So this is a really amazing concealer because this actually has so many healthy ingredients in it that are meant for healing dark circles, fine lines. It has ingredients that our Uplift Beauty Oil has and our eye cream. So you get all of those benefits and coverage in your concealer. So I think that's just so awesome that you're getting like so much bang for your buck as far as healthy for your skin and good coverage. But again, let me know if you need any help picking out your products. Liquid IV, you can think of it as water, so you can really drink it however much you want. Yes, collagen is extremely safe to take. Your body actually produces collagen naturally, but as soon as you hit, I think it's 21, your body starts decreasing its collagen production by 1% every year. So by the time you get to 30, you're already down. So yes, what it's doing is it's basically like replenishing the collagen that your body naturally makes. All right, so now I'm going to spritz my dry blending bud. I'm going to take my Touch Bold setting powder. So this is a good product if you have oily skin. This is a really, really good product for minimizing pores and blemishes. It's going to absorb any oils that push against our foundation, helping them to, helping our makeup just last longer and look more flawless throughout the day. Yes, Maria, or I'm sorry, who said that? Yes, definitely get the collagen if you're struggling with any of those issues. Yes, for sure. Collagen will absolutely help level out those hormones. But it's some sprinkles. Thank you, Mommy. Yeah, definitely message me if you need any help picking out your skincare, your makeup, your collagen, any of that. Just comment color match down below and I'll private message you. No problemo. Yes, we have a very pale concealer. The lightest color is called Marquisette, and it's very, very light. But again, just message me, and I can give you a recommendation on what colors you are. Yeah, absolutely. So some people are seeing results as quickly as 14 days, and then others are seeing results as quickly as 30 days. So it kind of just depends on your body and how, just everything. There's a lot that goes into it, but I was seeing results as fast as 10 days. So I think everyone's just different. So like I said, just message me if you guys have any further questions too. And then make sure that you're shopping down here. Everything too has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. All right, so now that we did our setting powder, now we're going to do our pressed powder. So what's amazing about this pressed powder is it has so many incredible ingredients in it that blur your skin, that hydrate your skin like shea butter and vitamin E. Also has ingredients that are antibacterial, similar to our rose water. So if you're looking for like healthy skin, like skincare in your makeup, this pressed powder is the way to go. It is packed with so many good ingredients for your skin and also provides a really nice coverage of like a light to medium by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on all over just like so. And then now we're gonna add some contour and highlight. Yay, I'll message you guys. I see some of your color matches. All right. And then top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. Gonna pop in our contour. And we're using the Beachfront Bronzer. The shade Sunset is still available. So for baking, it just depends on how oily your skin is. When I was really oily, I was leaving it on a little bit longer. As I've regulated my skin with good skincare and collagen, I don't need to bake as much. And I'm hoping that one day I won't have to do it at all. But it just kind of depends on your skin. So I would make sure, I would test it out. Try baking for a little bit, try baking for a long time. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go down the sides of the nose. Okay, now that we've done our contour, now we're going to add some blush. I'm going to do the shade Sisterly, which is one of my favorite colors. If you guys haven't tried this one yet, highly recommend it. It's so pretty and it's so light on the skin, and it really illuminizes your cheek structure. If you're not like a big blush fan, this is a really good option for you. There's also a lighter color of blush shades called Surreal, and that's also a really good one too. Awesome, Peggy, that's great. Okay, so now for highlight, we're going to do a Touch of the Mud Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and this is always so pretty on because it acts as that glowy finish, especially if you are oily skin, but you still love that glowy finish look. This is a really good one. Jessica, practice makes better, I promise you. Also, these products are just so easy to learn with and use, and I love that the products really go hand in hand together. So I feel like once you start kind of investing in products that are easy to use and that work together, I think that you're gonna really see huge strides in your skill set. So again, let me know if you need any help picking out your products. So just comment color match and I'll private message you. Okay, so our face is done, so now let's do our eyebrows, and then we're gonna get to this blue eyeshadow. I don't know when or if they are. Not sure. All right, so for brows, we're gonna do the Brow Sculpting Pencil. This is the one that has the argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So this actually helps your brow hair to grow and become fuller with that vitamin E. And especially if you're taking your collagen every day, you're gonna see the healthiest hair you've ever had. So what I like to do is I essentially just like to color in. Frame and color it in. You're so sweet. All right, so now taking the little brush that it comes with. I actually was a huge tomboy growing up. I had no idea or interest in makeup, and it wasn't until my late 20s that I was interested in it. So I think I've started at 20, well, I've been doing this for 6 years and I'm 33. So what is that, 27? So if I can do this later in life, so can you. And that's why I feel like I'm so passionate about this brand, is because I tried so many different brands, and I always would give up, and I would get frustrated and think that I could never look, my skin could never look soft like that, could never look like a porcelain doll like that. And it wasn't, I promise you, it wasn't until I tried this brand that I was like, oh my gosh, I can do it. My skin does look good with this makeup, so telling you. And that's why you have me too. I'm always here to help you guys figure out your application and your colors and everything, so that's why you got me, babe. All right, so now for eyeliner, we're gonna do the Precision Eyeliner in the shade Perfect, and we're gonna pop this on. It's my favorite eyeliner because it actually stays on. Now, if you're looking for some good deals, if you are a budget shopper like myself, there is a couple deals happening on our website. So there's two. There's one called the Eye Essential Bundle, and that comes with a liquid eyeshadow, any mascara, and any eyeliner or brow pencil. So you can get the brow pencil or the eyeliner in that bundle at a discount. And then there's also the February special. So what the February special is, it comes with, you have your choice of 6 limited edition eyeshadow colors, 3 limited edition lip glosses, which I'll use one today, and you get to choose a palette. So it comes like this, and you get to pick your colors. So you get to pick your shades. So these pop out. They have like a little hole there. You can take anything that'll fit. So you're going to grab this and you're going to put them in here. The pencil I just used, it was called the Precision Eyeliner in the shade Perfect. Yes, absolutely give it a try, Lynn. And everything, like I said, is love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything, you just return it for your money back, and that is a-okay. And you will shop down here on this little link. All right, so for today's eye look, we're going to pop in that blue. So the colors are, I had it written down, hold on, are Inquisitive. And what's this one? Adventurous. Okay, let's see how many times I have to look back at that. But so we have Inquisitive, we have Adventurous, These two are limited edition. They will go away after February. And then we have Impish, My Ride or Die, and Optimistic. Okay, so you have your palette. You can build it yourself. And in that bundle comes your palette of choice, your lip gloss of choice, and then you can upgrade the kudos to include a mascara and a lip liner of your choice as well. So you get a ton of product. I think I'm forgetting one too. You get one more thing, but you get a ton. So absolutely worth it if you have been wanting to try this makeup brand but not wanting to spend that much money and just want to tip your toe in the sand. This is the way to do it. So again, it's called the February Special. All right, let me get my little handy dandy eye shield out and my fancy cloth. You guys don't have these yet. They're not from Unique, but I highly recommend them. First off, it's this little cloth called Zoe. You get it right here on Fancy's website. They have a couple different ones that do a couple different things, but the Zoe Eye is the one I like because you can use it to remove makeup, and you could use it to remove your makeup on your brushes. Highly recommend. And then when you're done with them, you have a little baggie here. You throw all the dirty ones in, you zip it up, and you throw it in the washer, and then you can dry it too. So love that for us. And then Shadow Shield, which I gave you the link right here in the comments. So you're going to take your Shadow Shield, and we're going to start off with this color Impish first, and this is going to become our base. So we're going to take the fluffy crease brush and grab this color, just like this. And then hold it underneath the lower lash line, connect it to the end of the eyebrow, and then close your eye, and then swish this fluffy crease brush back and forth, and you want to make sure to go up onto the eye shield. So although we're doing a blue eyeshadow look, you want to make sure that you're doing kind of almost like a sunset feel, because you don't want the darker like blue tones to overpower your eyes and make it look like you have black eye. So popping in like an orange or a red color underneath your makeup, underneath your eyeshadow, your main eyeshadow colors, is really, really helpful on making it look a little softer and more blended. So a little tip for you. All right, grabbing Impish again. I know, right? My skin has done literally a 180 since I started with the Unique makeup brand and the skincare. And now even more so since I started the collagen. So if you are frustrated with your skin, you don't need to be. Just message me. And if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you haven't yet, if you could click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner and share this on your Facebook, that is a huge help to me. I thrive off word of mouth, so just want to say thank you if you've already shared. And then if you can also click those little reactions, or you'll see a hug, a sad face, a happy face, a mad face. I don't care what face you click, but if you click one of those, it's a huge help. If I'm honeying the BB in, what color would I be in the serum foundation? You could be a couple different because honey is very blendable. So Susan, send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a recommendation. Right, Cheryl? Isn't it such a game changer? All right, so now that we have our base color on, now we're going to go a little bit more orangey. We're going to grab this color right here, which is, I think it's called Inquisitive, if I remember correctly. But this is one of the limited edition colors. And it's really, really fun. It's a brighter orange. And I'm going to focus this very lightly. And when I am doing a lighter color, or wanting it to look like a lighter color, a key thing is to use, one, light hands, but two, hold your brush towards the back. A spoon would be a similar way to do this. However, it's extremely unsanitary. And depending on your eye shape, it may not work. So I would use an eye shield because it's intended for eyeshadow. Leave your spoons alone. Leave the spoons in the drawer. It reminds me of Ariel when she's like brushing her hair with a fork. Technically, you could brush your hair with a fork too. But would you? No, you'd use a hairbrush. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so eyes are done. Or the main like orangey colors are done. Now here we go. Brace yourselves, ladies. We're going in with blue. I'm not like a color wearer. And so this month when they launched these like really bright colors, I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Gosh, where's my brush? I need you eventually, and you're not it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we just will use a different brush. Ah, there you are, you sneaky little devil. Okay. Aztec vibes. Yes. Go Aztecs. All right, so now Aztecs is a San Diego State college mascot. You guys are like, go Aztecs. Okay, so anyway, so now we're going to go under our lower lash line with a liner shader brush. I always tell you guys, like, the must-have brushes. There's not a lot of them, but this is one of them. This is a must-have brush because it does so much, and it's dual-sided. So you want to take the liner side, and we're taking this color, which was Inquisitive, and underlining the lower lash line, because when we go over with this blue, we still want that, like, pretty orangey color to shine through. Yay! I'm so excited for your results with your skincare. All right, so now we're going to take the limited edition color Adventurous, which is a really pretty blue, and we're going to take this on top of the other side of this liner shader brush, and we are going to just go right in with it. And we're going to compress this onto the eye. And I say compress because I'm like pushing, I'm not swiping. And we're going to take it to the crease. Like so. I know. Abel's gonna be like, what the heck? My son, when I did a red eyeshadow look earlier this month, and when we went to pick him up, he was like, you look like a, what did he say? You look like an evil superhero. Oh, totally, right? Mimi definitely was a huge staple in blue eyeshadow for sure. But we could be fun. These colors, these brighter colors, are limited edition, and if you are looking for a more everyday look, you can absolutely see a lot of those tutorials on my page here. I tend to do more of the realistic makeup looks that most people would wear, because I'm not a big color person when it comes to my eyeshadows. Usually, if I'm doing a color, we'll do it on my lips. But we could try something new. All right, so we got that blue on there, but now we need to like blend it really softly. So we're gonna go back in with the shade Impish, and I'm gonna grab this on there and grab my shadow shield just in case. And I'm going to very light-handedly do little tiny circular sweeping motions along that crease, because we want it to blend. And then when you're doing kind of like a cut crease feel to it, a cut crease is basically when you have one color in your eyelid and one color on the brow bone. When you're doing a cut crease feel, you want to make sure that you are, you go back and forth between the colors to blend them out. So now we're going to go back in with the blue. Yes. Okay, so packing this on. And if you need any help picking out your eyeshadows, feel free to comment what your eye color is. So if you are going to pick out an eyeshadow palette today and you need help, just say blue eyeshadow or blue eyes eyeshadow, green eyes eyeshadow, hazel eyes eyeshadow, brown eyes eyeshadow, and I will private message you the colors that would really make your eyes pop. Okay, so now that we have that, but when you are sharing your eye color, if you aren't going to buy the eyeshadow palette, then you don't have to comment your eye color. Okay, making sure it's blended. Now I'm going to take a crease brush and grab the shade Optimistic, which is this really pretty kind of champagne, and pop this in the inner corner. Just like that. All right, and then before I move on, I'm going to take a blending brush and make sure it's just really soft. Okay. Voila, blue eyeshadow. Yeah, I know, so fun, right? Okay, so now that our eyeshadow is done, I'm going to make sure, oops, I almost forgot one very important step. I'm going to take my liner and grab Adventurous again, which was that pretty blue, and underline the lower lash line over that orangey red. And this will kind of give it more of that cohesive finish look. Okay, now let's set our makeup. Just like when I did this before and after my primer, you want to make sure to definitely do this over your makeup because this is going to add moisture into the foundation, helping it to expand, look super soft and natural, and it's also going to keep it from transferring, and it just makes it look so much better throughout the day. So make sure that you hit it with some setting spray. It's a really important step. All right, and then for eyelashes, we're going to go in with the lash primer first and go just from the base of the lash all the way up. And then like I was saying about primer, the same goes for this look. So, or same goes for the lashes, the lash primer. You want to make sure to prime your lashes before you go in with mascara. One, it helps to make your lashes look longer. And two, it hydrates the lashes, which can help them become fuller and healthier as well. My little fan I got from Amazon. It's just like a cheapy little fan. I usually have to rebuy it every couple weeks because it breaks. Telling you it's cheap. All right, so now for mascara, I just opened a brand new mascara. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go from the base of the lash all the way up. And the back side. And over here, poked myself in the eye. We're okay. So with this twisted mascara, this is really awesome because it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And then another huge benefit of it too is that it has really tiny little bristles that give you really nice separation and length with your lashes. One tube of mascara is going to last you months and months and months. I'm always shocked at how long one tube of this twisted mascara lasts. Now, this is also an option in the February special and the Eye Essential bundle. It is hands down my favorite mascara. If I could only have one forever and ever and ever, this would be the one that I choose. Okay, and then once you've done that, now you want to take your smaller wand that comes with it and get those harder to reach eyelashes. Okay, ta-da! So, another thing that you can do too for your lashes to help them get like really voluminous is the 4D. You go from the base of the lash all the way up. And that really helps with the nice volume. All right, Laura, totally agree. All right, so now for a fun lip. So we're gonna go in with my lip liner in Polite. I finally got a new one, I'm so excited. It's my favorite lip liner color. It's like a true nude. And then I'm gonna color in a little. Yes, I will give you the link to the lash primer and the mascara. And actually, I always forget to mention this, but there are lash bundles. So if you're wanting like all of the lash products I used, you can get all of it at once, and it's discounted. If you go to my website right here and then you click on lashes, scroll down because they're in that little area, you'll see lash bundles, and they have ones that have the lash primer and the twisted mascara, and the 4D, even the Esteem Lash Serum too, which is what I use every night before bed, and it literally makes your lashes grow like weeds. Okay, so last thing to this makeup look, we're going to use the limited edition lip gloss in the shade Liked. And you guys, I'm so sad that this is limited edition because look how fun this is. Yes, Leah, they do. Grab the shade Polite. You will love it. And how pretty is that color? My favorite. Gonna say it. Liked. So good. So my lips again are lip liner in Polite and lip gloss in Liked. And both of them are on sale and included in the February special too. Yeah, definitely check out the lash bundles. It's a perfect way to save money. So all you have to do is go here and then you click lashes and scroll down a little bit, and they have bundles that have the twisted mascara and the lash serum and the Esteem Lash Serum. I'm sorry, lash primer. And then they also have the 4D. They have like all kinds of bundles that are discounted. I don't use the lash serum on the lower lash because as you sleep, they touch, and you don't want your bottom lash line to be like super, super long. I mean, maybe you do, but I do acrylic nails and then I do gel nail polish. They say if you pump your mascara a lot, it adds air into it, which can dry out the mascara. So they do recommend a twist. Which brown color and pencil did you use? Which brown color? For my eyebrows, I did the brow sculpting pencil in the shade Brown. Oh, praying for you, Kelly. Feel better. All right, guys, so that was my blue eyeshadow makeup look. If you guys need any help picking out your products, please message me here on Facebook. And please make sure when you're shopping for your makeup and your skincare or your brushes that you're shopping down here on this little link. Make sure to save that. Or make sure to save my website, which is rayahope.com. I hope you'll all subscribe to my website there. And let me know if you guys have any other questions. I will see you soon.